Hello and welcome to Motor Match Stockport. My name is Daniel and I'm pleased to present you with this gorgeous Audi Q5 S-Line S-Tronic Quattro. Now this vehicle is currently on 47,960 miles and it's had two previous owners from new. It's finished in the colour Brilliant Black, and if you'd like more information, please give us a call on 0161 885 0358. And now let's take a look around the vehicle here. Starting at the front, you do have your LED headlights. These light up the road extremely well, giving you great visibility at night. You have your Quattro badging there on the front grille. You have very nice chrome detailing as well throughout the vehicle. Now moving around to the side, you do have your 19-inch alloy wheels. You do have your S-Line badging there on the side, along with your indicator integrated into the door mirror. Now let's take a look inside to the rear of the vehicle. You do have part leather seats with a nice suede cloth effect in the centre of them. You do have ISOFIX points on the two outer seats, making it very easy to fit a child seat into the vehicle. You can be sure it's safely secured in for peace of mind. You also have an armrest there with two cup holders in. You also have your rear air conditioning vents there, so rear passengers can benefit from the air conditioning and travel comfortably as well. They can set up their own temperature for the rear of the vehicle here. Now moving around to the rear, you have your Q5 TDI Quattro badging on the tailgate. You do have a power tailgate that can be opened using the key fob. You simply hold the button down and you'll see the dynamic indicators there flash to reveal that it is opening. You can also stop the tailgate as well if you need to for whatever reason, if you don't want it to open fully. Here you can see you do have a very nice amount of space. You do have tethering points as well, so you can tie any loads down if you need to. If you don't want things to move around freely, you can easily fit a pram in there nicely. You have a button there that automatically closes the tailgate. Extremely handy when you're unloading the vehicle and your hands are full. You don't have to struggle to reach up and close it. Now let's take a look inside here at the front. You have your leather multifunction flat bottom steering wheel there with a nice metal finish on it. You have your metal finish across the dashboard and onto the doors as well. You do have your front seats here. You have your S-Line badge embossed into them, and you do have plenty of adjustment in the driver's seat, so you can easily find the perfect driving position and be sure you're comfortable in this vehicle. You also have an armrest there in the centre console, so you can travel comfortably and also store things away nicely. Now that we've had a look around, I'm going to take you inside and show you some of the key features that this Audi Q5 has to offer. So hopping in and starting on the driver's door, you do have your electric mirror adjustments that include heating, so you can quickly defrost and demist the mirrors when they're fogged up, so you can see clearly to the rear of the vehicle. It's very easy to make adjustments, so you can see clearly to the rear as well. It's very straightforward to change to the heating option there. And below there, you do have your electric window switches, and you also have your buttons there for the child locks, which will lock the rear doors and windows, so rear passengers can unlock the doors and put the windows down. You do have automatic headlights as well as wipers, so when set to auto, you don't have to worry about turning them on. They'll turn on when necessary, allowing you to keep focused on the road and not lose concentration. You have some controls there for making adjustments to the volume on the infotainment system. And here on the left, you have your controls for your digital cockpit here. It's a very sought after feature on modern Audis. It looks extremely pleasant, and you can display a whole variety of different information on here, including your standard vehicle information, including your miles to the gallon, and any trip information as well. You also have your audio and phone menu, along with your navigation, which you can display nice and large. It means you don't have to take your eyes too far off the road to check you're heading in the right direction. You have your indicator stalk there, and below it you do have your cruise control, which is ideal for those longer journeys. It means you don't have to keep your foot hard on the accelerator the whole time, and it allows you to arrive to your destination with a bit more comfort and less strain in your foot. You also have a speed limiter with that, so you can set up a speed so the vehicle won't exceed it if you're conscious about speeding, but you can override this by simply pushing the accelerator to the floor. The vehicle will go over the speed limit. This is in case of an emergency. Now here in the centre you have your infotainment screen, and below in the centre console it's controlled here using the spinning dials and buttons. You also have a touchpad as well. You have your volume controls and the skip track there to the left. You can access your radio. You do have DAB, FM and AM radio, and with your DAB you have nice clear audio quality as it's digital, so if you'd love listening to the radio you can enjoy it nice and clearly. You have a list of stations available you can scroll through to access easily. You have your media here where you can connect your own source of audio. You do have USB and auxiliary input. You can also connect with Bluetooth as well. Of course, moving here, you do have your telephone menu there. With your telephone menu, you can connect your device up to safely make hands-free phone calls while on the go, so you can keep up to date with whoever you need to and ensure you don't miss any important phone calls you may have. It's very easy to pair your device up there. Here you have your navigation. You can be sure you're never lost and can take this vehicle to all new destinations with ease. You can change the view of the map using the scroller to zoom in and out, and it has an extremely pleasant 3D effect, making guidance extremely easy to follow. Makes it much more clearer as well. You have your Audi Connect there, which you can connect up with. You can see things like your weather, as long as you have a connection with this and a plan. You have your Audi smartphone interface, which brings your phone's interface into the vehicle and allows you to safely make hands-free phone calls and text while on the go. You can also use compatible apps such as music streaming services, so you can access all of your favourite playlists from your phone. Here in the car section, you do have your Audi Drive Select, where you can select different driving modes. You do have your off-road, efficiency, comfort, auto and dynamic, which will change how the vehicle will perform and handle. You also have your individual mode, where you can set up your own preferences to the engine and gearbox as well as the steering. You have the option between dynamic, auto and comfort for each option, so the vehicle will drive specifically how you want it to, hence being individual. As well as this, you can also access some additional features as well. You have your drive assist features, you have your pre-sense here, you also have your efficiency assist. You also have your Audi pre-sense, where the vehicle will detect potential hazards ahead and emergency brake if necessary to prevent or reduce impact. You also have your side assist as well, which is your blind spot monitoring. This can detect potential hazards in your blind spot, so you can be wary if you want to change lane. You have an indicator there on the mirrors, which will alert you if there is something in your blind spot that you may not be able to see. You can access a whole variety of vehicle settings there. You do have front and rear parking sensors as well as a reverse camera, giving you added confidence when parking, as it makes you more aware of your surroundings of the vehicle, of things you might not be able to see. It makes parking extremely easy, especially with the vehicle being on the larger side. And now moving on, below here you do have your climate control. You do have your free zone climate control, where your driver and passenger as well as the rear passenger can make their own preferred temperature choices. Prevents any arguments on being too hot or cold in the vehicle, with everyone being able to travel comfortably in their section of the vehicle. You can also set the rear temperature from the front here, and you can sync it up to be the same temperature throughout the whole vehicle. You do have as well your heated seats, so you can keep nice and warm and forget all about the cold outside. You can change the direction of airflow for both driver and passenger, so you can have the air blowing specifically where you want it to. Now moving on below here, you do have your switches there. You have your drive select modes. Here in the center console, you have your wireless charging pad, where you can put your compatible device that works with wireless charging. You simply put it on the pad and it will automatically start charging up. Extremely handy, you don't have to fiddle around plugging it in. Thanks for watching this video on the Audi Q5 S-Line S-Tronic Quattro. This vehicle is part of the Motor Match promise that includes a minimum 30-day or 1,000-mile warranty, whichever is sooner. You do have RAC extended warranty of up to 3 years available, along with flexible finance packages available as well. All Motor Match vehicles are subject to a £150 admin fee, which covers the provenance check. For a personalised finance quote or to book a test drive, give us a call on 0161 885 0358.